Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will teach you report writing and we will see activity report, how to write an activity report. So as you know, report writing is an art which needs development of special skills and techniques. It is a highly structured document written in a formal style. Generally, most of the reports are based on your reading and some form of practical work such as an investigation, survey, experiment or review of the practice in other organizations. It is written with specific purpose to inform, to persuade or to offer recommendations. They are also produced for a particular kind of audiences. Conclusions in the reports are generally drawn based on their findings and may suggest a course of action or areas of further research. Therefore, the reports are aimed to set out the issue and explain why the activity was undertaken, to describe what was done and how it was done, or to present the findings, conclusions, and any recommendations. So, according to the Oxford English Dictionary, a report is a statement of the results of an investigation or of any matter on which definite information is required. Formal report writing in professional, technical, and its business contexts have evolved certain conventions regarding format, style, referencing, and other characteristics. These vary in details between organizations. Reports are a highly structured form of writing, often following conventions that have been laid down to produce a common format. So, structure and convention in written reports stress the process by which the information was gathered as much as the information itself. So, without any further delay, let's look at how to write an activity report in detail. So, now let's get into the video. So, progress report, also known as an activity report or status report, is requested by those who are interested in the past, present, and future of something you're working on. So, unlike a more formal research report, a progress report can be brief with no need for cross references or detailed front and back matter. A progress report can even be delivered verbally, although most organizations also require something in writing. So, often a template will be provided, but occasionally you may be asked to draft something on the fly. So, now you have to follow some of the tips given below while writing the activity report. So first you have to plan your report. Second, you have to understand the time frame you will report on. And by definition, a progress or activity report is not a summary of your entire project. It covers a specific time segment. Then third, you have to define the purpose, audience and format for your report. And even in a short, informal report, the good old reporter's questions are a good starting point. So two important things that should be considered. First, you have to find out the interested stakeholders for your report. Then second, you have to structure your report logically. A structure will help you cover all the highlights. So arrange the report into introduction, summary and results of activities. That is, for instance, past, present and future activities and conclusion. Then next you have to draft a report. And then finally in the last stage you have to proofread it carefully and review, edit and proof your report. So now let's look at the example of an activity report. So for instance, your college recently has organized a leadership camp for all presidents and secretaries of the various clubs in your college. So being the secretary of the college magazine, you too attended the same. So you have to write a report for the college magazine. So first you will write activity report and your topic will be integrated leadership camp. So now you have to start writing your report. So the weekend of 27 to 29 July this year will forever be etched in the minds of the 50 participants who attended the integrated leadership camp organized by the co-curricular unit of KJ Somaiya College of Arts and Commerce, Vidya Vihar, Mumbai. So the 2-day, 2-night camp held at college within a city of Mumbai was a compulsory activity for all presidents and secretaries of the various clubs in college. The objectives of the camp were to instill leadership qualities and improve teamwork among participants. Although the students were accompanied by several professors, all activities were conducted by youth leaders from the campus. Most of the students who are informed this year were very excited to attend the camp. Upon arrival, they were immediately whisked off to the seminar room where they were given a briefing on the rules and regulations at the campsite by the facilitators. Then they were put into groups of 5 and asked to erect their own tents. Luckily for my group, we had the president of the NCC club with us. In no time, he had instructed us on how to put up the tent. Unfortunately, some of the other groups were struggling with their tents, and seeing their dismal efforts, some of us decided to help them. Apparently, this was the first test of our teamwork skills, and fortunately, many of us passed with flying colors. After dinner, we had a group dynamics activity where we had to come up with names, logos, and jingles for our groups. The second day of the camp started off with an early morning exercise session at 5:30 am. The two energetic facilitators, Tina and Ashraf, took us through a rigorous exercise routine. Many of us who barely exercised knew what to expect over the next few days. Muscle cramps. After the 1 hour aerobic session, we jogged through Ghatkopar locality, which was a pale shadow of its daytime hustle and bustle. The early morning exercise were invigorating and refreshing. We had enough time for a quick shower and breakfast before we took part in more group activities. The highlight of the camp was a night hike in the surrounding jungle. The facilitators led us deep into the jungle and made us sit all by ourselves. The half hour spent alone was aimed at making us brave and resilient. Though many of us were initially hesitant and skeptical about this activity, it was indeed an insightful experience. On the final morning, we had a hearty breakfast, which was followed by a feedback session. During this session, we were given the opportunity to voice our feelings and opinions regarding the camp. Many of the participants gave constructive feedback on what the camp had taught them. We learned about the importance of teamwork, consideration, tolerance, and understanding. Most importantly, we learned that good leadership is responsible leadership. Reported by Natasha Shenoy, editor. So in this way, you have to write an activity report. So friends, I hope you enjoyed this English lesson series and learned a lot. So you can continue studying with me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching.